I know a lot of people are gonna hate this video, but I need to talk about it. I don't even know where to begin. On my mission, we had a member of the 70s come to our mission and speak to us. I just realized I'm probably gonna use a lot of Mormon lingo in this video, so if you get confused, I'm sorry. And it was Elder Kikuchi. I remember he was talking about how when he got home from his mission, he married his wife 2 weeks later. And then he said, "Elders, you can beat me." And I'm sitting in the audience and I'm like, how can you say that? I've just seen it so many times where people like my age or younger got married way too young or way too fast, and they ended up getting an annulment or a divorce. And so when I hear this advice, get married really fast, and this is something that they seriously push in Mormon culture. There isn't any doctrine about how long you should date someone, how long an engagement should be. There's no set rule, but the popular culture of the religion is to get married fast. Just do it really fast. This is the reason why I think they do this, is because they're worried that if there's a couple, that the longer they wait to get married, the more likely they are to have sex before marriage. Now you have to understand that in Mormon religion, like, having sex before marriage is a big deal. Like, that's bad. Get married and make it legal so that it's not a sin. Okay, hold on. If you get married fast and you don't know who you're marrying, then you're setting yourself up for a divorce. It's an awful experience. And I don't know why you'd want to set people up for that. Get to know the person. I personally, and this is just me, I'm sure a lot of people will disagree, but I feel you should date or be engaged to someone for at least a year, minimum. You want to see these people in a whole bunch of different circumstances to see how they handle stuff. Take the holidays, for example. You want to see them at Thanksgiving dinner with all the in-laws, how they act when they're not able to be with their family on a holiday, New Year's, or how about summertime when it's hotter than a mother outside and they're uncomfortable? Let's see how they handle that. I think it's a good idea to see how they handle lost luggage at the airport. See if they get way angry or if they keep their cool. That's something I'd like to know before I got married, is how they handle that. You want to see how they handle life, and I don't think 2 weeks is enough time to see that. I want to be absolutely sure that I'm in love before I get married. My advice, like, I have credibility to give advice. Look at the person who you're dating or who you're engaged to, and imagine that they're super old, they're decrepit, they can't do a thing on their own. Are you willing to wipe the poop off their butt because they can't do you love them enough to do that for them? Now, if you can honestly say, yes, I would do that because I love them so much, then I would say, okay, I think you have a fighting chance at this relationship actually working. It sounds like you are truly in love. I'm trying to think if there's anyone I would do that for. It's a very unpleasant thought. That's nasty. But if you're able to do that, that clearly means you care for them. And I saw on Facebook earlier this morning, this one guy said, "If I kiss you with your morning breath, that means you're a keeper." I'd have to concur. Oh, that's another thing. With Mormons, when you get married to someone, it's not for just this life. You're married for them now and forever. Forever, ever, after you die. So why you'd want to rush into a marriage that's going to last that long, I don't know why you'd be fast about that. I would be taking so much time. So to decide on that in 2 weeks, I'd probably give that about 2 years. Was there anything else I wanted to say?